Hey there, everybody. Welcome to a new edition of Big Brother 23 live feed spoilers this afternoon. Part 2 of the final head of household competition took place. I know tension is at a high. There's so much drama in this season that Xavier is going to win. Like, I'm gonna watch this not happen, and then the amount of egg we're gonna have on our faces come finale night.
Yeah, we're going to get into who won part two
Yeah.
and all that good stuff. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to be here finale night. We're going to still have more live feed updates. Also tonight, it's the power finale for Raising Kanan. This is such a great show. If you haven't been watching, you should be watching.
Yeah.
And if you are watching, watch with us tonight.
It is going to be fun. It is going to be crazy. There may be beverages involved. I'm trying to emotionally prepare myself now.
I'm also trying not to use the new waffle maker that I got today, which is like a spider web. And listen, we put some stuff up on Instagram, picked up some Halloween stuff, Matt and Jess TV. I know that some out there might be like, it's too early. It's too early for Halloween. And to that I say, I have a waffle maker that makes spider webs. So, waffles. So that's what's happening. Anyways, also one part two.
That is the transition, ladies and gentlemen. Azza has won part 2. Yes, there you go. There you go. You can
I pat myself on the back.
there is a chance that we could emerge from this season with Jess's winner pick actually being the winner of Big Brother 23.
It could happen. I don't know if it'll happen. That would be the first time I've ever actually picked someone for the US version to win. I have picked for the Canadian version to win, but not here. I came close with Enzo last season, and maybe if he had a better speech, maybe, but probably not. But, here we might be.
Enzo was priming you for this moment. That was the momentum that was carrying you into where we are right now.
Thank you, Enzo.
You did better than me both last season and this season. Do we need to remind everyone that I picked Kevin to win Big Brother 22?
I actually think that was a really good choice until we saw him play.
Yeah,
Based on his last game, Kevin was a good choice.
It was a good idea at the time. It's like when you get that idea in the morning, it's like, let's have a breakfast pizza, and you put eggs on dough and you put it in there, and then it turns out terrible. Okay, that face kind of proves it.
That's why I know some of you had asked if we were going to end up doing a Survivor preseason winner pick, because we are covering Survivor here at the channel, so hit that subscribe button. But we decided not to because, this season, our choices were kind of wow. Although Azza has won that second HoH. However, the game that she played was definitely not what I thought was going to be played going into this.
No, ultimately, if she does end up winning, we can still credit her for having a really good social game. She doesn't. You don't always have to be a comp beast to win Big Brother, or even a strategic mastermind sometimes. Yeah. Okay, I'm about to do something. Derek. Okay, we'll talk about the showdown between Xavier and Azza in part 3 in a minute or two. But here's the thing, Derek. You made us do some research here on ineptness in Big Brother, because I wanted to know, is Derek the new Victoria? Because Victoria, of course, is well known for not really winning anything and still being in the final 3.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Technically, Victoria won a veto. So technically, Derek, you are worse than Victoria. You are the new standard for sucking in competitions that everyone else can now reach.
Here is Matt dragging him to filth tonight.
Okay, listen. There are so many competitions in Big Brother. There are competitions other people throw. Sometimes you can just stand there and win a competition if somebody, it's one of those Q&As and somebody gets an answer wrong. Derek couldn't even do that. He couldn't even luck into winning a competition.
Listen, we know that there are people who have won this game. Dr.
Yes.
Will, who won nothing and was able to charm and socialize their way to the end. Derek is not Dr. Will.
Derek in his mind, at least at times, has thought he was Dr. Will with some of his delusions of grandeur, including I am the architect for the Cookout Alliance.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we don't need to relitigate all of that, but in the aftermath of this second part of the HOH, Derek, he had himself an Eeyore moment where he was walking around just being like, I don't know if I deserve the win anymore, and just being
anymore.
Yeah, anymore. Key words there. Key words there. And I love Xavier's response to this, which is low-key shade, and I don't know if Derek knows it. Don't worry, Derek. You're gonna be in the final two regardless.
Yeah, I don't know if he really caught it, but it's probably true. I mean, why wouldn't either of them just take Derek? It's a for sure win.
Now, I know I did not get anywhere near as close to predicting a winner as you did, but here's the one prediction I will give myself a pat on the back for here.
All right, here we go.
Saying like a good month ago that Derek's dream was winning second place in Big Brother.
You did say that.
Now, Derek is going to have his dream come true of winning second because nobody's... This is the thing. The only way I see Ozzy not taking Xavier... the only way I see Ozzy taking Xavier to the final two is if somehow Xavier works some like lawyer inception stuff over the next few days, or just like charms her to no end. Like, I don't know how this happens.
I don't know. We know that she's sweet on him, so it's possible that she just would want to take him to the end and that she maybe thinks that she can beat him, but she really needs to take Derek. She can beat Derek.
Xavier at least seems to be fairly self-aware of the fact that it's sort of, okay, I need to win this final part. Like, he told us that it's basically do or die now. So it's like, if he wins the final three, congratulations, Xavier, you win the game. If you lose the final three HOH, you probably don't make it in the final two, and then you probably, obviously, do not win.
Yeah, but he's probably going to win that final I will be shocked if he doesn't win that final one. If
you are an Xavier fan, and at this point, Xavier fan. But if you are an Xavier fan, here is your worst fear. The final HOH has sometimes been before the juror said blank in the jury house when we gave them a random question. You give us a random answer and the final HOH is pure garbage based on something that does not matter at all.
No, it really is a garbage HOH, and I really hope that is not where they are going.
No, because... yeah, that would just suck. It's a terrible way to end the season.
Yeah, that's really having the last HOH just be a crapshoot.
Yeah. Now, here's where things get a little bit interesting here. Because if Kyland was still in the game, and I'm not coming to bat for Kyland here, let's make this very, very clear.
No, if you didn't see our last video, nobody here is coming to bat for Kyland. I am less upset for those of you who were worried about me and left me some comments being like, I haven't seen Jessica so mad. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. I am okay now. I was pissed off about that situation that happened with Kyland. I am feeling better now.
Listen,
don't come for my family.
We had tacos for dinner. Everybody's in a good mood after tacos. Good. Tacos are the key to happiness.
True.
See, okay, if Kyland was still in the game at this point, and Xavier had decided to find a way to get rid of Ozzy at Final 3, really, he would have been in the Final 3 with two people who probably would have taken him to the end, because Kyland was rah, honor. I gotta go up against an honorable person. He may have made a mistake.
But then when you really, really think about it, is Xavier gonna win against Kyland? Maybe. But that's a maybe, right? Like, at least in this situation, Xavier's up against Ozzy, who's now won 2 HOHs. One of them is basically against Derek, who has won nothing. So the chances, of that happening, like, one of them had to win. It wasn't going to be Derek, and here we are. So he's brought 2 people that he can beat in HOHs. So I think he's going to, 90% he's going to be able to just pick who he wants.
Yeah.
I think he made the better choice.
As he should. He has played a really good game. He deserves to win. He deserves the victory. And if for some reason he doesn't make it to the final two, congratulations, Azai. You're not the best player this season, but you are better than Derek, and sometimes that is all that matters in Big Brother.
Hey, she has made it this far. She did make some good connections. She
Yeah.
did, stay close to some people from her original team. And now she's won 2 HOHs. So she has some of a resume.
Yeah, she's got something, and she can feel good about that.
Yep.
Now, here's what we can't feel good about it, because here's the thing. We may be doing better, but we're not over Kyland yet. We have to discuss Kyland's exit interviews, and honestly, I am more shocked by Kyland's exit interviews than I have been by anything in Big Brother, like, this entire season. Like, 'cause this season's been fairly straightforward when it comes to evictions.
He has not apologized for what he said to Xavier. He is straight up just sticking by what he said. So, Kyland, okay.
I don't understand how when calmer heads prevail, you take a step back, you sort of look at your life, you look at the decisions that you make and be like, okay, maybe I didn't handle this the right way. It's okay sometimes to have regret. It's okay to apologize sometimes. Like, this is the thing I don't get about reality TV people in general, because they always want to like puff out their chests and act like I'm the best after they get eliminated. And it's the same from Survivor, and they're always like, I have no regrets. And I'm always sitting here thinking, well, you didn't win. And isn't the point of being on the show winning? Like, it's okay to have regrets. I have regrets from Beauty and the Geek, and guess what? I'm okay admitting it.
Yeah, I mean, if Kylan wants to be a sore loser, that's fine. But that's not what we were pissed about yesterday, and what he did, bringing up Xavier's nephew and sort of being like, shaming him about his family on live TV. Like, he took it a bridge too far. I'm not going to get angry again, but he took it a bridge too far. And it's kind of disappointing, but not that surprising from watching Kyland on the live feeds, that he doesn't sort of have this sort of self-realization about himself, or more self-awareness about himself, because he just didn't feel like he had a lot of that while he was in the house. So coming out of the house, I don't think, I don't know how much he's able to see, probably not very much, but just his own self-reflection has brought him absolutely nowhere. He is dying on this hill.
Also, why are you dragging Tiffany in your exit interviews and acted like she was like selfish and it's like, dude, you won these HOHs at times when other people thought you didn't need to, or you could have given other people in the cookout more of an opportunity. You played selfishly at times, Kyland. You were very close to Sarah Beth. So just stop it with your moral high ground. Get off your pedestal. Come join all of us here on planet Earth.
Yeah, I mean, he was part of the cookout that got out Sarah Beth. He was loyal to her. Like, your hands are not clean.
Now, it's okay to sometimes roll around in the garbage. You don't have to become Lord Garbage like I was for like, how long was I Lord Garbage?
It was like one video, and thank you to all the commenters who were like, please don't give yourself this terrible nickname.
See, once again, showing the ability to admit mistakes. That was a bad bit that did not work, and for some reason I keep bringing it up anyway. But it's okay.
That is what is happening. You're right. You keep bringing it up.
We're going to go before I bring up any other bad bits that we've done over the years. But for now, what do you guys think about Asa winning part 2? The showdown between Asa and Xavier that will happen in the final HOH airing during the finale. Let us know your thoughts. Give us a like, subscribe, and we will see you here next time.